Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. We're taking a trip from Kalos to Hoenn and we're bringing Yveltal with us. This is actually okay for the move tutors. That knockoff on a dark type Pokemon is pretty huge. Tailwind is also pretty good for support aspect. And Sky Attack, well, it already gets Sky Attack, but it just works out if you already over leveled and you need to get it instead of using a heart scale, you can go and tutor it up. So that's kind of it for just the move tutors in ORAS. We can take a look at stats. Looks like Xerneas stats. You know, we have high attack and special attack. We can make it mix. Good amount of speed and some just solid defenses and great hit points. That for support type Pokemon doubles, you can make that Tailwind work out. So looking at Yveltal Sets, you mostly just want to be bulk breakdown with that Choice Band. That Choice Band Sucker Punch is probably going to be your best option because 131 attack. That's huge. And then now we have Dark Aura, boosting the dark moves by 33%. Sucker Punch getting stab and having an already great base power, and then Choice Band. This is pretty much just all you really care about is Sucker Punch for just huge damage. And then with your hit point investment, it's going to take a while to bust you down. It could be a 3-hit KO for you, which means Sucker Punch, KO, Sucker Punch, KO. Maybe even a 2-hit KO on Sucker Punch. You're still going to be able to endure those hits, and it means you're just going to run away with it. If you baton pass any kind of offenses into Yveltal, well, Sucker Punch is probably going to be enough to just clean out your opponent. Now, if you are going to predict that they might try to status stall through your Sucker Punch, you still have Knockoff. Knockoff is going to be very strong, and playing around with that bulk is still pretty good. With your 99 base speed, not even investing it means you are going to outspeed some slower Pokemon, and with a Knockoff, removing item, Choice Banding, the Dark Aura, damage with the bonus stab and all that, yeah, Knockoff is still pretty big, and then we just have Aerial Ace. It's as standard, you know, it at least doesn't check accuracy, and it has low base power, but it does get stab, and that works out alright. You can maybe even run Fly. It's still great damage to run Fly, even though many people don't use it. High amount of damage with that Choice Stab. And then U-Turn. If you really don't like your options, U-Turn, just take that Choice Band damage and run away. You can also pretty much run Life Orb boost under a Tailwind. Now this is a really interesting set because you're pretty much just going, okay, full hit point investment, Tailwind. Now I'm going to be super speedy, and then you invest the rest in the special attack, and you just use Dark Pulse and Oblivion Wing with that Life Orb. Now Dark Pulse, again, high base power, stab, Life Orb boost into the Dark Aura, means it's going to be doing a serious amount of damage, and after using Tailwind, you're going to be at a very high amount of health. Also, Oblivion Wing recovers 75% of the damage dealt. So, use Tailwind, take a hit, Oblivion Wing, get a lot of your health back. Life Orb with Stab is still going to be very nice, and you're outspeeding your opponent along the way. Oh, and I forgot to mention Heatwave. That's another move too that Yveltal gets as well. So now Heatwave is going to be able to blow up those Ferrothorns and those Pokemon that are weak against fire, and we still have Dark Pulse, Oblivion Wing, great coverage. Very strong on Yveltal that you just need that Tailwind to get set up. You need to get that speed in your favor. And it's kind of the same as Xerneas, that you need that one turn setup, and then you just try to break everything in your way, and it works out really well. And then we also have your physical ideas. Now this isn't necessarily a moveset in itself, but it just kind of shows the other options that you have. That you can run this idea, but instead of being a modest nature with speed investment, you can run Adamant with attack investment, set up the Tailwind, and then try to run away. And this just shows some of the things that Yveltal gets. That Knockoff is going to be pretty standard. Phantom Force, it's a nice little bit of tech that, you know, you at least disappear, you get to hit, you break the protection, and it works out. Rock Slide is going to be nice coverage, and Steel Wing hits those Fairy-type Pokemon that are super effective against you. Also, instead of running the Tailwind, you can improve your coverage by running a speed investment. You will probably need Jolly with the 99 speed, but at the same time you can run Adamant, get more damage, have that Tailwind boost with that health at just the cost of one move. So I would take out Phantom Force, put in Tailwind, something like that, if you want to run it on the physical Yveltal. The problem is that your damage just isn't going to be as high outside of Knockoff. That you really don't have as hard of a physical stab move. Like Oblivion Wing, that's 80 base power as compared to Aerial Ace's 60. But if you're running Fly, that can still be some damage. Overall, you can also maybe use this in doubles. Put in Tailwind, use Rock Slide and Phantom Force. Phantom Force is going to be nice to at least know that your opponent can't protect through your turn. That you get the outspeed with Yveltal, you break their protect, or they just won't protect against you to begin with. And then you can still do that, and you have Rock Slide damage follow-up. And then just some other things that Yveltal gets. Snarl. Snarl is and this is an overlooked move, I did a little bit of video on it, that 100% chance to lower the foe's special attack by 1, well now you can also hit both opponents in doubles with that, deal good damage boosted by Dark Aura and Stab, and it's just going to be really nice tech that can keep you and your team healthy against special attackers. Focus Blast, Focus Miss with that 70% accuracy, not the most reliable move, but it is fighting coverage to your special set, and Taunt. Yveltal is a dark type Pokemon. If you're outspeeding your Pokemon, you're laying down taunts while also putting in hard damage. That can work out really well, and that's just kind of what we're looking at with Yveltal. So really strong. I'm surprised people are like kind of sticking to the old school legendaries when Yveltal and Xerneas have some really busted things behind them. I feel Yveltal has been really overlooked from it. So hopefully this video brings some light. With that knockoff and the Heatwave, the coverage just goes insane on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We took Yveltal from Kalos, brought it into Hoenn, and it is actually really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a nice day.